No sign, no front desk, no toilet. A shed is what houses one of the most legendary training facilities in America. You can't sign up, you can't just show up. Invite only for the most hardcore powerlifters and elite bodybuilders in the world. There's no room for pretenders because there's no mirrors to see themselves in. You train in a hoodie here because it's Ohio in the winter. This is what it means to love the iron more than any of the comforts of home. This is Elite FTS. I'm Big Ron Partlow, and this is Mutant on a Mission. Hey Mutant Nation, Big Ron here. I'm here with Dave Tate, the creator and owner of Elite FTS. Thanks for having me down.
Thanks for coming out.
This is one of the gyms that I've been wanting to bring this show to because it's world famous. Everyone knows it's hardcore, it's a private gym, and I can't wait to train here and to see what you have to offer. Take me in. It looks like you don't even have a sign up. It's like it's
No, we have no members at all, just staff and our team members.
Elite.
As you'll see, it's kind of jam-packed.
Totally reminded me of a large garage that my dad had on the farm. You know, you walk in and, Dave fired up the heater and you get that smell, that shop smell, like working man smell. Except instead of a bunch of farmers drinking rum and coke and rebuilding an engine, it's a bunch of people lifting weights and drinking aminos. The same cement floor though.
Let's start with classic bodybuilding equipment. So we put a squat bar in our Smith machine, which brings it out 4 inches more on each side. So it's wider for your hands than what you're going to get on any other Smith machine. Someone can order a Smith off you now and you'll have it made and sent to them. Yeah. But it's not going to be quite like this one. It's going to be better. It's going to be better. It's going to be better. So on ours, this can adjust, here. Right. All the way up to almost being a leg press. Yeah, a hack squat with a platform that's too far out, I just hate. Yes. You feel like your toes are gonna slide out from underneath you. Yes. And that's the widest platform I've ever seen on anything leg related. Same thing with the leg press that I noticed is most don't adjust, but you can pull it out and it's also unilateral. So I pull this out and now it's a split platform. Yes, this was an exercise that I could do. But getting up and down from it was a pain in the ass. So these are here for when you got your hip done? Yeah, so I can get myself up, and be able to get back down from it. That's a custom gym when you got special handles for guys that have had their hips replaced. Powerlifters like Dave are just so hardcore. It's like there's nothing you could possibly do to get them to stop training. I love it. Well, let's get into some of this stuff here. Walk through. It's like amazing here. It's a clusterfuck. I wasn't going to say it, Dave. It is. Who made your logo? How long have you had that logo? That came out when we came out. So it's been part of the brand ever since. So 18 years. The cool thing with this is you're squatting, there's a big difference between taking it out from here and here. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Benching even more so. You're talking 3 inches. So if you're benching correctly and you're pulling the bar out, it needs to be within an inch and a half. Right, so this being a prototype. Well, this is 3 inches, and what we ran into there was we have offset J-cups. This does change every 3 inches, but if you change the J-cup, it's offset. So now it's in between. A real powerlifting gym when you got four monoliths? Yeah. There's some states that have 4 monoliths, aren't there? I gotta ask you about the walls. I mean, I mentioned it to Jonathan from the pictures that we looked at, was you don't even have them framed. It's like a collage. Are they glued up or taped up? I got a piece of PVC pipe around here somewhere with a stapler on the end of it. And go up there and smack a stapler. You just got to get the right amount of momentum? Yeah, you do. Because I'm not getting on a fucking ladder and climbing up there. What would be the most amount of weight anyone's ever squatted in this gym? Probably 1050. 1050? Yeah. Really? Yeah. And who would that have been? Brian Carroll.
Let's march down, I guess. The jungle of bars, the forest of iron.
This would be the multi-grip Swiss bar.
Okay, okay.
Or American grip bar. Where the smaller the grip, the more pec activation, and the wider the grip, the more tricep activation.
Wow.
If this really comes out to be true or not true, it's fucking irrelevant, all right? But for me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna make the widest grip narrower. I'm gonna make the closest grip a little fatter. Because if this is true, well, let's maximize it. And if it's not, so what? It's still a grip. Here, let's pull this bar off, this one here. But go ahead and get underneath there, I'll have you do it.
I'm not gonna tear a pec or anything, am I?
Now what we found with this too is, go ahead and rack it. I got it. I got it. Grab it like you were gonna just do a normal bench. Like you did the first time?
Like the first time like that?
Yeah. You know what a JM press is?
No.
Or like a tricep, just bring it down like you're gonna press. See how that's falling more into like a modified tricep extension?
Yeah.
So it's not a full extension, it's what I would call a modified extension.
Right.
So we started finding, shit, this has got more uses than just being a reverse grip bar.
Right, that feels like I'm trying to do triceps.
Yeah. So they're called primal bells.
How's that?
And then there's...
It's like Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Are they all different heads?
Yeah, they're all different. There's an orangutan, that's an 8.
Oh, they got like different monkeys.
Like a chimp, yeah.
Chimp. What else we got here?
This is just a giant cambered bar, so it takes your upper back out of it.
Because this would have a bit of a swing to it if you didn't control it.
You know, your basic lat machine, which is what that is. It's just one of the first things I got. It was in my garage. One of the first
plate-loaded pull down. Yeah.
Plate-loaded because it's cheaper, man. I couldn't afford the weight stack. And then the lat attachments.
He's got like $10,000 worth of lat pull-down handles there. I've never seen more handles in my life.
You know, it became kind of another little hobby of mine. You got fat bars, you know, here's the reverse grip bar we were talking about.
I can't wait to train here. I know John Meadows is coming down, and he said he was bringing somebody, but he didn't tell me who.
Yeah, I think we'll see.
Okay, we'll find out.
Yes, yeah.
Well, he trains some pretty cool dudes and some top guys, so I can't wait to see. Yeah. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah,
Thanks for giving us a tour.
Yeah, thank you.
Elite FTS, Mutant on a Mission. Up next, we're gonna blast back. Big Ron. Hey guys, just getting going for the workout. We got John Meadows right here, stretching out all his broken shit. We got the man Dave Tate warming up on the pull down. Ken Jackson's in from Detroit. Mutant on a Mission, Elite FTS. You can tell about 1 million people have ripped their shins open on that. Puts a fat grip on it. I still found a way to rip my shin on it though. Go Meadows. Old man cranking.
Ron, we're like kind of just extended family. It's kind of like a workout with a long lost friend in today.
Good shit. Drive the blood and relax.
When you think we're done, we're about halfway done.
Yeah. You're gonna pound another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna change the bar real quick.
You know, it's funny, after 26 years of training, you think you've done everything, but I've never done, 12 sets of pull downs to start.
So the bar bends. So before you pull, you bend it and then keep it bent.
Okay. I want to see how that feels. Oh yeah, fuck, totally.
Keep it bent at the bottom too. There you go. Really pull it in. There you go.
Fuck. The next exercise is some crazy T-bar that John likes. So see how that goes. Come on, Dave. Strong as shit. Explosive.
Dave's all about angles and hitting the body in different angles. He has awesome attachments. He trains on the equipment, so he's going to be more knowledgeable than a regular engineer that might, come up with a piece of equipment that doesn't really work out.
Yep. Nice. I think the manager might come over and tell us to be quiet. I don't know if I can replicate the anger, but try to get the rep speed up. I think I spent about the first 15 years of my training doing one type of rep, and that was that Dorian style. I use a little bit more variety now. Don't say I never changed the weights for you.
It's because he's a kid, man.
Yeah, gotta help the kid out, right? These are the ones made by On It, right?
Keep it into your lap. Yeah, yeah. Now push. There it is. There it is.
Zip.
Now push.
Zip.
Push.
Zip.
There you go.
Zip.
3 more, come on.
Zip.
Yep, 2 more, come on.
Zip.
So my pump right now is like a 9 out of 10. So if you can maintain a pump like that for an extended period of time, like an hour, hour and a half workout, then at least you know your hydration and nutrition is pretty good. Right over his forehead, eh? Yeah. Yeah, you can see him like bite.
I never force a stretch, I let it happen.
Yeah.
But on these, with that hand position, it puts you in a much better position.
Yeah. No, it's different. You know what you're doing, just do it. Robot reps. Good. I'm trying to pile it out both ways.
And I still got 15 pounds to lose.
50?
15.
Oh, I got 50. These handles, they actually bend. So when you're holding them, if you jerk or have any momentum at all, the handle will flex around your hand, throws you off. So don't let that weight deceive you, because when you move it without letting the handles flex at all, it's just like you're a robot. You have to move it like that. It's tough. So we're not focusing on going to failure on all the sets. It's like a volume workout. Grain train, buddy. Every rep's perfect with Meadows. So, you know, where a lot of guys might think, oh, I got 3 or 4 more. They're not perfect. Meadows isn't doing them. Biting. Got a lower back machine here that I've never even seen before. So Meadows wanted to try it. So we're gonna hit it. It looks like a jungle gym. On this machine, like, actually kind of trying to just make the erectors do the work. So it's like
right.
anti-instinctual. Last one?
Yeah, I'm gonna do another one with a quarter, and I'm gonna really try to fuck my back up.
Okay. Come on, mountain dog. Last set. Back double bicep at the Arnold. Yeah. There you go. That's it. That's the rep.
Yeah, that felt good.
I got
Yeah.
One more thing. One more thing.
One more thing?
Yep.
Okay. We got you on video using your phone during your workout, John. You can just say you're texting your kids, right?
I'm ordering food.
That's allowed, I think. That's a legit reason to use your phone near the end of the workout. See, this bar has a flex to it. So if you move the bar with any type of speed, it'll bounce around on you. So you gotta control the shit out of it. We're using the flex handle again on this. Like we were saying, we can't explain it. Fuck. Full range of motion is important through the workout, but not every single exercise has to be, you know? There we go. Fuck. That's tough. So that was it. That was a back workout at Elite FTS with Dave Tate. Thanks for having me down.
Thank you.
You bet, man. And John Meadows, of course, the mountain dog. And Ken Jackson. Thanks for joining us, man. It was an awesome back workout. This is my favorite thing to do, my favorite part of the job, traveling around the world to gyms that, this is one of those gyms that regular people can't come to. You know, you got to know somebody to get in. Special club, world-class powerlifters all around. There's nothing like it. Thanks to Mutant Nation, Mutant on a Mission, another one in the books. We're out. And I'll close the door though. More drama.
Good.
Yeah, thanks for having me out.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh, we got to go again because Ken walked through. We need a continuity expert.
Oh, so each thing in is just a little fucked up.
It's like, it's a beta version. We spend so many years thinking if you don't do those exercises, you're somehow just not
You
in
can't
the
get
game.
big without them.
You're not in the game, right? Yeah. But I mean, injuries happen, and 20 plus years of training happens, and you know, I mean, he's telling me about everyone in the room that's got new hips.